Enjoy the journey. Tap subscribe and walk this storytelling path with us. In the heart of Africa, nestled beneath the towering trees, there lies a village where every sunrise brings hope and every step forward promises a better tomorrow. This is where our journey begins, where each soul is on a quest for a brighter future. And sometimes that journey requires one to take that first step, a step that might seem small, but in the grand story of life, it carries great meaning. This slowly zooms into a young woman, Amina, around 25 years old, walking along a dirt path. She's dressed in traditional attire, wearing a brightly colored wrap with intricate patterns. Her face shows determination, but a quiet sadness. Amina walks into her modest hut, greeted by the sounds of chickens clucking and the smell of burning wood. Her mother, an elderly woman with a gentle face, is sitting on a mat weaving a basket. Her father, a strong yet quiet man, is outside walking the land. Amina had grown up with stories of greatness. She'd heard her mother's tales of the heroes of their village, warriors who faced insurmountable odds to protect their people. But for Amina, the story had always been different. Her own life felt like it was stuck in place, trapped by circumstances beyond her control. Amina sits beside her mother, staring at the ground. A frown on her face, she begins to speak softly. Amina, Mama, I feel like I'm meant for something more. Every day I wake up to the same routine, and I wonder if this is all there is for me. What if I could do more? Mother looking up, a faint smile. My daughter, life is about the steps we take. It's about moving forward, no matter how small the step. One step at a time, you will find your path. Don't rush it. Her mother's words resonated with her, but Amina still felt that sense of yearning deep inside her. She wasn't sure what the next step was, but she knew she had to take it. Amina walks into the village square, where the men are gathered around, laughing and talking. She spots Tunde, a young man in his late 20s, known for his charm and strength. He notices her too and walks over with a confident smile. Tunde, Amina, my beautiful sister, what brings you to the square today? I see the weight of the world on your shoulders. Amina slightly blushing, but cautious, just thinking. A lot has been on my mind lately. Tunde playfully. Well, thinking is good, but sometimes a change of scenery can help. Come, walk with me by the river. I've been meaning to tell you something important. They walk side by side towards the river, the sun's reflection dancing on the water's surface. Tunde was a man who had always made Amina's heart flutter. He was charming, with an easy smile and a presence that seemed to light up any room. But behind his confident demeanor, there was more, secrets that Amina had yet to uncover. Tunde, stopping by the river, turning to face her. Amina, I need to tell you something. I've been offered a chance to leave this village, to go to the city. They say there are opportunities for someone like me. I could be more, do more, and I want you to come with me. Amina shocked, stepping back. What do you mean, Tunde? Leave the village, leave everything behind. Tunde, taking her hand gently. Yes, we could have a future together. I need you by my side. We would build a new life, a better life. Amina is torn. Her heart wants to follow him, but her mind questions the suddenness of the offer. Amina softly, withdrawing her hand. I need time to think. Tunde's words were tempting. For Amina, this could be the opportunity she'd been waiting for, but something about the offer felt too good to be true. A few days later, Amina overhears a conversation between Tunde and a mysterious man. They stand near the village outskirts, hidden behind trees, unaware that Amina is nearby. Tunde to the man angrily. She's too smart. She won't follow me if she knows the truth. We can't let her ruin this plan. Mysterious man. You're sure she won't tell anyone? Tunde coldly. I'll make sure she doesn't. She trusts me. She'll follow me anywhere. The truth hit Amina like a thunderbolt. Tunde, the man she had trusted, had been playing her all along. The love he spoke of was never real. His plan was to use her, to deceive her, for his own gain. Amina's face falls as she quietly retreats back to her hut. Amina sits in her hut, staring at the wall, tears streaming down her face. Her mother enters, concern etched on her face. Mother sitting beside her, gently placing a hand on Amina's shoulder. What happened, my child? Amina, Tunde, he was never who I thought he was. He betrayed me. In that moment, Amina understood that the path she had been searching for wasn't about following someone else's dreams. It wasn't about leaving everything behind for an empty promise. It was about finding her own strength and stepping into the unknown, even if it meant walking alone. Amina looking up at her mother, resolute. I'll take the next step, Mama. It won't be easy, but I have to keep moving forward. Amina stands at the edge of the village, looking out at the horizon. The sun is setting, painting the sky in shades of orange and red. She takes a deep breath and steps forward, her foot planting firmly on the earth. And so Amina took her first step toward a new life. She didn't need to follow someone else's path. She had the courage to carve her own way, to rise above the betrayal and embrace her future. The pulls back to show Amina walking toward the horizon, a symbol of strength and independence. The village fades in the background as she moves forward into the unknown, her journey just beginning. The lesson here is simple but powerful. Life may offer us promises, some true, some false, but true growth comes not from following others, but from finding the courage to walk our own path. Betrayal will come, but it is not the end. The village square is bustling with activity. Amina walks with purpose, her face marked with the resolve of someone who has made peace with her choices. As she walks past the huts, she notices a familiar figure standing at the center of the square. It's Tonda, looking disheveled, a little out of place. His eyes meet hers, and there's an awkward pause in the air as the villagers continue with their day. Sometimes, the past has a way of coming back when you least expect it. Amina's past, in the form of Tonda, had returned, but this time she was no longer the same woman who had walked away from him before. Tonda walking toward Amina, guilt in his eyes. Amina, I didn't think you'd ever come back to the village. I've made mistakes. Amina standing her ground, calm but firm. You don't have the right to talk to me, not after what you did. Tonda with remorse, stepping closer. I know I betrayed you. I know what I did was wrong, but I need you to understand everything I did to survive. I thought I was helping myself, and I was foolish enough to think you'd follow me. I've lost everything now. Please, Amina, give me a chance to make it right. Amina shaking her head, her voice steady but with pain. You betrayed me for your own gain. You used me, and I trusted you. There's no fixing that. You may be sorry, but the trust is gone. In that moment, Amina realized something profound. Sometimes, the people who hurt us are also the ones who teach us the most. She had learned the value of trust, of standing strong in the face of betrayal. But she also understood that forgiveness does not always mean allowing someone back into your life. Sometimes, it means letting go. Tunde looks defeated, taking a step back. Tunde softly, almost pleading, I understand. I'll leave. I had to tell you I'm sorry. Amina watches him walk away, the lingering on her face as she takes a deep breath. The weight of the moment is not lost on her, but there is a sense of liberation in her eyes. The village is now quieter, the hustle and bustle of the day calming down as the sun sets behind the hills. Amina is sitting on the porch of her hut,
looking out at the vast landscape, her face calm but filled with determination. The children of the village gather around her, eager to hear a story. She smiles and begins to speak, her voice strong and clear. Amina to the children, let me tell you a story. It's the story of a woman who was once lost, who didn't know where her path was, but who learned that the greatest strength lies within us. That woman is me. Amina had found a new purpose. The pain of betrayal had been transformed into something stronger, an unshakable belief in herself. She no longer needed to chase after someone else's dream. She had her own story to tell. Amina continuing to the children. It's important to remember that we all have a choice. In life, there will be moments that test us. We will face betrayal, loss, and confusion. But in every moment, there is a choice to give up or to take that next step. The next step is always the most important. The children sit, entranced by her words. The pans over Amina's face, now peaceful, as the sun dips below the horizon.